The hiatus is over. We have returned. And I guess I've been hyping up Psychomos Conquers because of the holdout, but it's finally here. We're ready to go. You know the drill. A grand shot of the snow. Darlin walking from afar. He's walking in what we call Psychomos' path. That's his primary pathway that he hangs out at. He has all kinds of places that he goes and calls them sanctuaries, but that's one of his primary sanctuaries. And there he is. Voila. Darlin wants to speak with Psychomos, and he has been summoned. But yes, these two characters are in cahoots. It was snowing pretty heavy. And that's one thing the iPhone cameras don't pick up very well. Heavy snow and heavy rain. You can tell that it's snowing and raining, but you can't tell how much of an impact it has. Oh yes, that lighting bleeds.
You wanted to talk?
Yes, this is the beginning of the reveal. It's revealing that Psychomos' character is this huge character instead of just a side one. But yeah, he wants him to play the game, which is really a test. His game is a test.
If I do this,
Scissors and a lighter. Very strange. We just had that stuff sitting around in the room, and I was like, "Hey, light the scissors to make you look freaky," and he did. And then he has pulse bombs there. Psychomos is a doctor, but he's also an experimentalist. He was part of the Primo 10 labs, which you see in season 2,
you don't know.
the remains of, because the building was burned down.
You might think similar.
There we
You
go.
believe in a world without
Politics. Here we go again. Owen talking out of his ass, but I guess that's really what Darwin is.
But you have one thing that's different from me. You believe that you're special,
Which he is.
better than any dirtbag on the street.
Psychomos is special. One day you'll find out why. Because he was part of Primo 10 Labs. Rewriting humanity.
Call it.
And Darlin had this thing with coins. Didn't last for long though. And here we go. Why we're in here in the first place. The pimp returns after a 16 episode hiatus. After a full season, I believe. And we are at this shed which we experiment with chemicals. He's going after the fictional BHG, the chemical compound that can slow down, only slow down an invincible figure. It sounds goofy, but this is actually very important for the future of war.
Aren't you supposed to be doing some work?
Here we go. They were wearing coats. It was very cold.
I got it. Get the door.
Trevor, Nick, and I being goofy as hell. No, he doesn't want to buy. He's just gonna take. The pimp. Owen has his hair down. He's wearing some wacky outfit.
Would you like to buy?
Playing dark music from The Dark Knight Rises.
Plenty of stuff here.
In hindsight, it's pretty goofy. But the thing I love about the scene, it's coming up here.
Looking for
It's
a
pretty
batch of
intense.
BHG.
He wants the BHG, the special kind.
Classic bull.
Classic bullshit.
It's kind of low in numbers. We don't have much at the moment. It's very valuable. I'm afraid.
Rare stuff.
We got
The
plenty more here.
fictional
Whether you
substance
wanna
that we
buy or not, my
we
buddies are
made
busy. We gotta get to
that
work
can
here.
basically
Kindly leave where you could
knock you out for hours. Why? How is it different than other substances? I guess it's more powerful.
Work for me instead. He had that rosary.
Normal anesthesias, they don't work on Mitchell and Logan. Oh yeah, he takes the rosary. I wonder, maybe I should bring that back in Mob, the pimp and the rosary, because he did in fact steal it. But that was simply, the sign of the rosary, the cross.
Anything can be sold for the right price.
slowly but surely revealing these hints
Well,
of religion.
you have to have the right price.
Where is the special? I will not ask again.
Yeah, the stuff you see there, that's in the shed, it's not like that at all anymore. Things have changed 3 years later.
You can have a look, but it's not completely ready. I apologize.
Not completely ready.
Completely ready, huh?
I guess the kinks weren't worked out. Oh yes, he takes the shears. Boom! I almost forgot about that. Yeah. I mean, he took it and it wasn't ready. I guess it didn't work properly.
really
Yeah,
is not
your
ready at
opinion,
all.
not a fact. Opinion.
Price. You can have
Move. Move.
He goes for Trevor's throat. This scene. And this is why it's special. This is why I'm here in the first
I'm
place.
sorry. What'd you speak up?
Go ahead, it's all yours.
Where?
in the cap.
And then the intense Dark Knight music plays. Get it open, Owen. Come on. It's goofy.
I don't think we're through though yet.
He does not think we're through.
Whatever you talking
Here it is.
Wait. You're not worried.
Mm-hmm. No shears. The lime green chainsaw. Here we go. The sound effects. No one. The pimp is a lone wolf. Boom. The chainsaw is so damn loud. And why it's loud is same reason why the gunshots are loud. Because originally I said, we should get this realism effect. These sound effects, we want them to be super, super loud like they would be in real life. Almost like you're there in the scene. But now I've toned back on that because I prefer the viewer to be comfortable, I guess, than have their ears blown out if they were wearing earbuds like I am now. Or headphones. There we go. This is grand. The pimp and Psychomos meeting up for the first time. A duo that goes back quite a ways. There it is. He has it. That location is right up the street. Near Bobby's house, in fact. White Chocolate's house is right over there, but at the time of filming this, White Chocolate did not live there in that house. Mm-hmm. We acknowledge that the pimp hasn't been around for a while, but he's back.
Record or not, still in the game.
Still in the game, always will be in the game. When it happens. What happens? His little game. Which ends up being a test for the grand prize of the Hidden Land. Basically, the finale was his second, even larger test. There's Dylan. We're capturing this son of a gun because he stole the chalice from us. He ripped us off. And I snatch him. Guess Psychomos wasn't looking there. He caught him off guard. But luckily for him, he has the pimp to save his ass. Or else that would have been the end of him. Here we go. He's in the back of the car. We're about to pick him up. The filter on this is horrible. This seems horrible. It's so blurry and shiny. Boom. Bringing him up the steps. Now this looks a little bit more clear. This is Owen's house, old house. Looks so good. That's a pretty neat shot. The sniper that we have not painted all this time, but we finally will this week. That was a great shot. Very long lasting one. Boom. Here we go. I'd argue this might be
Time for me to have some focus.
one of the funniest scenes we ever crafted in the series and on the channel. I'm stepping out.
Was it worth stealing that chalice?
Nick grunting. Get in the tub.
Enough, soon enough.
In a few episodes, we might actually top this, though. Warren has a knack for torture chambers and torture-esque, like the CIA. I don't know what it is. It's just our stick. Gun deals, torture chambers.
You like this place? Yeah, could use a bit fixing, but
The mirror shot.
it's okay. What do you mean, fixing?
I think Nick or Owen was the cameraman, or maybe it was Trevor. I'm not sure. The pimp comes in through the window.
I mean, instead of worrying about it.
The window. How could you leave the window open? That was his sister's room? Yeah. Yep. I'm astounded. Where the hell did this dude come from? And boom, knocks me out with the BHG. Because he still had some. Does come in handy. Knocks you right out. Hiding, boom, yep, got him. This episode has aged well. I like to say this is a very good episode, minus the very ending, but it's pretty solid. Compared to other ones, yeah, this one's much better. This was a big episode. How many views?
Who is that?
661. So yeah, this one was built up, and a lot of people from school watched it when it first came out. Here we go. This is the shot. How does Owen choke himself? I just took my hand, put him up there, and then it cuts to the pimp.
What'd they do to you?
They tried to
How
drown.
about the contenders?
The contenders for the game, which are actually the contenders, the ones that survived, to go into the Hidden Land. And then he goes back to the base, obviously, because he works there, so Darlin is basically like a rat to the elites. And for whatever reason, he puts the BHG in some, like, cleaning bottle. That's what he wanted to use, whatever. Oh, yeah, Logan walks up. And he punches him in the face. I forgot about that.
Dirtbag! You left me in Chicago! You left yourself!
And then Mark hits him. That's, yeah, sleeping with hookers. Back then, I loved sitting on those shots for a good while. That's why those episodes, some of those episodes are long. Longer than what we try for now, 10, 11 minutes. Sometimes 15. I will rarely upload an episode, unless it's very important, 20 minutes. Something we rarely do. And with Bob trying to be 30 episodes, I'm going to upload, like, the newer ones are going to be shorter. Sorry. But it's what we got to do to get it done. Yep, he pours it onto this cleaning bottle. Like, what the hell's wrong with him? This was his idea. I think. I mean, this was a while ago. I'm not sure if I remember correctly. See, it's just him doing that and breathing. Very, very awkward. But that's what you have to do. Those scenes, you want them to be awkward for the viewer. Yep, puts it right in the mouth. Because Darlin is an awkward character. He has a strange upbringing, as you'll see in episode 24 of Darlin. Which, by the way, Owen will be commentating himself. Yep, this entire episode is just uncomfortable situations. He's dragging his ass on the carpet. Pulls him out the door.
We should trust him.
Yep. Logan goes and gets Mitchell to tell him that Darlin's back. Oh, the smile. Very, very strange. I mean, he's looking like Jim Carrey with that attitude. I'm like, huh? What's wrong with this guy? That's Logan's old outfit. White shirt, jacket. That commercial. I still have that shirt, by the way.
Hey, you think I should FaceTime Danny?
Yeah, I like to reference Danny because we only got to use him in 2 scenes. I've had most characters, almost all characters that don't show up a lot. I originally had big plans for them when they first start, and then we have to throw that into the trash bin because they decide to not, be the character anymore. Danny was one of those. But it ended, basically, his character ended the same way. He gets arrested for all these crazy charges. We were just originally going to make a scene, getting off topic, but Danny was going to be, like, we'd have this crazy scene where everything got exposed with him, but that never happened. And it was just explained it happened off camera. That's what we're going to leave it at. Here we go, just pulls the claws out. Nick was big on the Dark Knight, this era. Dark Knight trilogy music. Hans Zimmer. If you ever see this channel, please, for the love of God, don't strike it. Don't take our videos down. I'm begging you. We just love making films. And boom, he pulls it out. He sliced Darlin again.
My hand! You cut my hand! Go!
And it also has memory loss side effects because Logan doesn't remember this. That was something we wanted to say because we didn't want Darlin to go completely. And that is literally it. The shot ends with Mark just laying there in the beanbag with his claws out that are obviously kitchen knives. Always have been. Might always be. If we don't buy prop claws. It's something we wanted to always do, but we keep pushing it back for whatever reason. Wow, 16 minutes, 10 seconds. Very interesting episode. Probably the most important episode that we've done yet. Best episode we've done yet. I remember when this came out, everyone agreed. This was best episode. But yeah, that's that. Take care of yourself.